Hi there, I'm Kevin from Rebuilders. If you're going through divorce, you're in the middle of a significant chapter in your life story, one that might feel like it's being written without your consent. Today we're exploring the Your Story exercise from our divorce recovery workbook. And this is a powerful tool that can help you reclaim authorship of your own narrative. Whether you're struggling with how to make sense of what happened or feeling defined by your divorce, or just wondering how this chapter fits into your larger life story, this exercise helps you gain perspective and agency, and we're actually going to use it later. So the Your Story exercise addresses one of the most profound aspects of divorce recovery: how to integrate this experience into your life narrative in a way that empowers rather than diminishes you. So let me walk you through how this works and why it's so effective. In this exercise, there's a couple things in there where one of the things I want to emphasize is we created this workbook because journaling has been found to be one of the most helpful things for people to start processing what happened. Some people will say, I'm just not a journaler. And this is not about just journaling and just writing random things. It's about getting into very specific things. There's really, believe it or not, there's 4 proven ways that we express what's going on inside of us. One is through cognitive things, such as journaling. Another one is breath. Another one is by voice. And the other one is by motion. So any one of those things can be applied in different ways to your situation. This exercise is the cognitive part. It's helpful to write these things down. Now, one of the reasons why we did this in the beginning of the book is because what we've seen over and over again is that as people go through this process of transformation and recovering from the effects of the divorce, it's really helpful to write down exactly where you are right now. Write down everything you can think of because it can be really helpful. So one of the things is that in here, we want you to write this down and fill this out. So there's basically a page and a half there to write these things down. If you need to do more, there's lots of pages at the back as well, or you can write in the margins. Do whatever you need to, but start writing this down because it's helpful to be able to see your own thought patterns in here, to understand, how am I doing this? What's going on up here? If you look at this, one of the things we're going to do is when you actually write your story down in here, you might think about things like, when my ex or soon to be ex did this, I felt this way, or this is what's happened inside of me. I can't sleep, I can't eat, I am struggling with this. Think about the areas where what you're doing, you're trying to do things and they aren't working, or things that are coming up for you as you try and figure out how to move forward. So a lot of people go through this process and they basically kind of giving yourself a full picture, almost like everything that possibly comes into your mind. When I talk to people on the phone, a lot of times what I hear is people start saying the same things over and over again. This is what happened and it really affected this way, or whatever. They keep saying that almost like I didn't hear them the first time. And what I know about that is that they are trying to be heard or to understand, or they haven't fully processed it themselves. So this is also why writing down your story here in the book can help you see, I've gotten this from inside of me to outside of me. So that's why we created this, and hopefully that's helpful for you in terms of understanding why this works and why we did this early on. I worked with a client who could only see his divorce as failure and loss. And after completing the Your Story exercise, he told me, I realized I've been telling myself a story where I'm the victim. Now I can see how this chapter, painful as it is, can become part of a larger story of growth. If you're finding this helpful so far, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more divorce recovery guidance. This Your Story exercise is just one of over 60 powerful tools in the Rebuilders Divorce Recovery Workbook. What makes this approach different is that we help you see your divorce not as a defining moment of failure, but as a significant transition point in a continuing story that you have the power to shape. The workbook guides you through narrative exercises like this one, while also providing practical strategies for navigating the emotional and logistical challenges of divorce. I hope this explanation of the Your Story exercise helps you begin to reclaim your narrative. Remember, your divorce is a chapter in your story, not the whole book. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more recovery guidance. The The complete Rebuilder's Divorce Recovery Workbook is available on Amazon, and I've put the link in the description below. It contains this exercise and dozens more that work together to help you rewrite your story, and with hope and possibility. Until next time, remember that you're not just recovering, you're rebuilding.